Hi, this is Nick Green, and this is my App 3, California Crash Data 2021 to 2023. Here we have three tabs. The first one is the map of crash locations. The second one is the choropleth map, which looks a little bit different, as you can see here. And the third is three informational graphics that I have for you, and I'll go in more into detail for all of those. The first one is the map of crash locations. Here on the left, there are three widgets that you can select. So the first one is the year or years. So if you wanted to just do 2021, you could only have that in there, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'll use all 3 years. The location of the map, right now it's selected to National City, but let's say we want to add Chula Vista since it's right there. Let's add it, and you see how the map expands to encompass the crashes in Chula Vista. The violation category. So right now, all of them are automobile right-of-way crashes, and that's kind of the reason for the crash. Um, and the coloration. So right now, a lot are green, some are blue, some are purple. Those correspond to the legend in the bottom left here about collision severity, which I've selected on the left. As you see, most of them are possible injuries, a couple severe, a couple minor. Doesn't look like many fatal, one up here. Um, but if I want to change it to the type of collision, here's a different looking map. So a lot of these red dots represent broadside collisions, a couple blue ones, which means head on, couple, yellow ones, which means rear end. So that is kind of how you can customize this map here in the first tab. The second tab is the choropleth map, which colorizes each county in California. As you can see, Los Angeles is the most dense one, and it's the darkest. The widgets here, the year, same thing as the first one. The severity of the injury, we have possible, severe, minor, and fatal. All of them are accounted for right now for this demonstration. And then the map variable, which is the kind of important one, and that shows you how this map is going to change. So right now we have total crashes. You can see the most is in Los Angeles County with about 40,000. Second is probably down here San Diego with about 13,000. If I want to change it to only fatal crashes and see how different that is, as you see San Bernardino gets a little bit more um, of a darker color because of the changed variable. Or if I want to check out the severity type, as you can see a different map here, the most common severity is possible injury for a lot of these, but sometimes um, kind of more on these outskirts here, minor injury is more frequent. Um, and the third tab is the informational graphics. So the first widget corresponds to this first graphic here, which is crashes by severity in 2021. This is for all counties, I believe. Yes, it is. And so if I want to change this year here, as you can see, that first map would change slightly, and so would the title. The second one would be crashes per year in each county. So right now it's Kern, but if I want to change it to Los Angeles, you can see how the crashes have gone down just slightly, right? Maybe Orange County, they've gone up just slightly, right? And then my third graphic here is crashes by hour of the day. And you can see how these are all different here. You can facet it by day of the week, collision severity, or violation category. So let's say I facet it by collision severity. You can see how a lot of them are on Sunday, and how they change over time throughout the duration of the day.